getting cut out. But all in all, it's behaving itself a lot better than I'm used to.
What's that? Discord or the
Discord and Roll20?
Yeah, they're being pretty good, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll20's been good.
Yeah, Roll20's been good. The cameras have worked better than I
hasn't been
expected.
laggy at all. Usually lags out a hell of a lot.
I was wondering that because obviously I'm using the module for this. There's a lot of maps and like a lot of tokens, but it's not being laggy at all, which is pretty good. So yeah, you guys find yourself before this 2-story warehouse. There is a fence around this sort of warehouse yard. The fence is a big gate, and then you can kind of see 3 points of entry. There's a front door that's over here. There's a big sliding door over here, like where people would bring in stock, and then there's a blacked out window over here. Other than that, the building doesn't really seem to have any windows or anything obvious like that. Being a warehouse, you know, you wouldn't expect it to have a ton of them. It's supposed to be quite secure. And yeah, that's what you guys kind of drunkenly stumble up towards. When Bruni gives you the kind of hand gesture to come a bit closer.
I've got a good idea, guys. Right, Crutch. How about you just sort of like bumble off in that direction, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think we should bring him in.
Oh, we'll be fine. Look at him. He's a dwarf. You're great fight, aren't you, mate? And he just sort of
Run for it!
He makes an attempt to run. When you say that, he just starts running as fast as he can along this way. Eventually, he falls like onto his face and slides a little bit, and stands up and then staggers over and leans against the fence. And that seems to be as far as he can make it for now. And he just kind of slumps against it there and like goes, "I don't remember where I put my keys." Right, it's better.
Barbarian confidence restored.
But no one seems to react. No one kind of goes, "Oh, you," or anything. The warehouse looks quiet. Looks locked up and closed.
So no one seemed to be bothered by the fact that the dwarf drunkenly run across the street and then fell over.
It's fairly late by this stage. There's not really anyone on the streets that you can see. And there doesn't seem to be anyone, like... At least if there's anybody in there, they're not being very obvious about it. At this stage of night, if there was like a watchman, they might be asleep. Or, you know, wandering around. You can't see any light coming from inside.
What are we doing, mates? We're going to try and snake in?
Yeah.
And we can take a look around.
Sounds like fun.
So, this...
Pretty dodgy part of town.
Well, any part of this town is dodgy. Is this just a fancy thing here? Is it?
Yeah, there's a fence going around it. The little dots are these the metal bars, and then the fence has a gate that your dwarven friend is kind of leaning against right now and crying. I haven't called my brother in weeks. I'm a bad dwarf. Ma told me to look after him.
Okay, I would like to
Staggers off a little further.
I would like to inspect the gate. I'm trying to determine if it's locked or not.
Yeah, you give it a look over. I don't think it really requires much inspection. The gate doesn't look to be locked. It's just being closed.
Going in? Will I open it?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to open the gate?
Sure. As quietly as I can, I slip the gate open.
All right. Very carefully, you open up the gate, and it opens. You don't make too much noise. You find yourself with access to this yard.
Alright. I'd like to glance in and look around for any potential people.
Yeah,
before...
I mean, there's not much to see in the yard itself. You get the feeling you'd pull up a wagon here, and then you'd close the gates so it's a little more secure, and then you'd offload the wagon through this big double door over here. The double door is shut. There's a door over here, like an actual kind of pedestrian entrance that's shut. And there's a window over here, but the window's been kind of blacked out, like it's been painted over. So that not too much light gets in, so people can't see inside.
I can't see anymore.
And yeah, you can't see anyone. There's no one to see, basically. There's just the walls you see around you.
Okay.
Can anybody not make light or anything? Potentially? No?
No, wait.
I can make light.
Okay.
You want lights? I can make light dance for you.
Ooh, yes, please.
Do you want to use the dancing lights cantrip?
Yeah.
Cool. So that gives you how many blobs, and how much light do the blobs give off? Up to 4. Let's see. Each light sheds dim light, 10-foot radius. What?
I keep far away from the light.
Am I misunderstanding? They just give off dim light in a 10-foot radius?
I think they basically function as torches.
It's not what.
They're just like dim,
they appear.
you only do dim light.
Oh yeah, dim light.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
They're more for like keeping things spread out, whereas light is like I am a beacon.
Okay.
This is like I need to set up things around the battlefield.
Sure. 1 second. So 10 foot. Dim light starts at 0. All players see light. Yes.
It's Harold we can't see, isn't it?
Brian can't see either.
Okay.
Okay. So
For some reason, my race is adapted to live at the bottom of the ocean in its deepest depths.
I was
Don't
just
have dark
thinking that's a
vision.
bit weird.
yeah. My ruling on that is that you have dark vision underwater, but you do not have it up on land.
Ooh.
So I've given you 4 little points of light here, which you can move as you see fit, Erlen.
Okay.
I'll find some less candly things for future.
Yeah.
So it's this, and then there's a windy here.
Yeah, it's a window, but it's been blacked out. Like somebody's deliberately like painted over the window so people can't look in.
This place is more suspicious.
And then there's a door right about here as well.
Hang on a second. Ooh, there's a door over there that's open that should be shut. So I'm gonna shut that door.
Ooh!
God damn it! Hope module's ruined. No, there we go.
Ah, ghosts.
Yeah, there is a door here. This is like a big sliding door that you would open up quite wide to bring like stock in. There's a smaller door over here that's like a just a pedestrian entrance, and then this is the window.
Alright, should we try the little door then?
Sounds good.
I would like to listen at the door and see if there's anything the other side of it.
Alright, make a perception check for me. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, you vaguely make out the sound of something being moved around, like maybe the scrape of a box being pushed along on something.
Okay. I hear movement. Something in there.
What? Have me ready. Brian draws his oh, as much as you can draw a hammer, well, an anchor off your back, he does that.
Cool.
Will I open this?
Alright, well, we ain't getting anywhere else.
Okay, I will try to open the door as quietly as possible.
Okay. When you sort of grab the door and start to turn it, you can feel that the door is locked.
Guess it's time for the old thieves' tools.
Ooh. Boo.
Yeah, you can give it a shot at unlocking the door.
Anyone want to give me a hand?
Yeah, I could help.
What?
I have it set up with dexterity. Is that right?
Yeah, Fiestos is dexterity.
Oh, thank
You
God for
kind
help.
of...
Yep, good thing you got help.
Oh, you got help. Who is helping you?
Me, I've also got proficiency with them.
Then excellent. You're both down, kind of there. Like maybe you're like holding, kind of like there's a wee stick that goes in. You kind of have to hold it up at a nice pressure point, and then he's moving the other bit until you just manage to move it together. And yeah, you can feel the door and unlock.
Oh, great teamwork.
Yeah, 2 people with thieves' tools is a fantastic thing to have in this kind of contract.
Yeah.
And yeah, the door is unlocked.
Are we just gonna? Are we gonna take a peek, or are we just gonna charge in?
Let's try and do it sneaky like if we can manage.
Yes, Kathy.
So you slowly open up the door.
Yeah.
Inside, you see a large room, a big warehouse, basically. You can see that tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed across the room and the floor, and the corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls. Their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. On the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above. So if this place is 2 stories tall, like the second story isn't like a full story, it's like an open story. So more like a walkway around the edges, and then you'd look so you could look down into the warehouse proper. And yeah.
Does any of the corpses look to have blonde red hair?
You're still a wee bit away from them, but they don't look to be. No, they all actually look kind of rough and ready. Sort of tough thoughts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tough corpses.
They were tough.
Does a corpse look like it could beat me up?
I mean, it looks like if it was alive, it would give a jolly good shot at it, you know?
Dang.
Do we want light in there?
Well,
Yeah.
keep going.
I don't think there's anything alive. Though we did hear someone moving stuff.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we should
might
like
think,
sneak in
Do the bodies
and leave
have
the
any-
light just behind.
Yeah, sure.
Could you make
To-
a dexterity check for me, Brittany? Sorry, yeah, just a dexterity check.
Regular deck.
Rather.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. So can I? Sorry, sugar. Can I like make an active check
It's
to
alright,
see if I can spot anyone hiding or anything like that, or would I be too far outside the room for that?
You would have to go... I mean, you can make a check now, yeah. And we could carry that over for, like, if you went anywhere else.
Good lord.
You'll see nothing. 998. I'm a rogue. I'm good at things.
Oh my.
Right.
Apparently, I think it's safe.
Okay then.
Any of the bodies have any tattoos on them?
I mean, you'd have to go inside. You're standing
Oh, okay.
outside, looking into a fairly dark room.
Alright. Keep going then.
Okay.
Do you want
Oh,
to take
nice.
the lead sneaky wise, or do you want me to take it as a tank?
Off.
A bit beefier.
Sneaky. I think sneaky's good.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
sneak in.
I can probably sneak in.
I mean, I can
Oh,
sneak
I can
in
sneak
too. We can all sneak in as a sneak together. One big sneaky family.
Sneak in, we'll sneak in together.
Sneak.
I'll sneak in.
You sneak one foot in, sneak 1 foot out.
Alright, you guys start slipping inside. There's sort of boxes piled up over here, blocking your view of most of the place.
Brian goes inside, realizes how dark it is, takes a step back out.
Can you get them baldy things to follow us? Errol?
Brought one through.
Okay.
So whereabouts are the bodies? Are they up here?
Yeah, the bodies, they're up against the north side of the wall. So yeah, they're
Sorry.
pressed up against the wall over here. And so they were kind of lined up there and executed effectively.
Yeah.
Have a quick look around. Check. I don't see any.
Yeah, having a quick glance around, you don't see anybody in this part, no.
Oh, sorry, you cut out there.
Having a glance around, you don't see anyone.
Okay.
You can roll perception, though, if you want to kind of make doubly sure.
What's that, sorry?
You can roll...
You can make-
I'll disconnect and reconnect.
Okay.
I think I'm having trouble.
Yeah.
I
No,
was saying
it-
you can roll perception if you want to
Yeah.
be sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You drive water vehicles very well, Brad.
Yeah.
We're proud of you. And yeah, you don't see anything
Okay.
here. You see the bodies lined up over there. You can see there's a staircase here that goes up to the next level, and this bit over here is kind of the rest of the building proper, the warehouse proper. You can see there's a candle kind of burning away over here in the corner.
Errol will go up to one of the bodies and take one of the rapiers.
Sure, yeah. You pick it up. It's a bit of a crude rapier, like it's not very elegant in design, but it's functional.
I've been looking for these for a while.
Ooh.
Yeah, you stand around. There's several bodies, 5 of them actually, 5 corpses, all human, dressed in dark clothes and leathers. Oh,
Do
Tattoos?
they have tattoos of them of snakes?
yes, they do actually have snake. One of them does have snake tattoos. And when you get up
Snake.
here, you do see there are also some bodies in this part over here, although they seem to have been dragged aside differently and piled separately from the others.
I don't want to be that guy. Should we mutilate the bodies?
What?
Why?
How would you want to do that?
Oh, I've seen my share of undead in my time, and
I mean, you're in a
whenever I
major
enter
city.
enter houses surrounded by corpses, they
So yeah, over here there are 7 bodies of men dressed in sort of black clothes.
Ooh. Are they snake tattoos as well?
As you get closer, no, they are actually these men have eyeball tattoos, and when you get to there, you hear a cry like a "Gah!" and you are peppered with arrows.
Oh.
Yeah, as
Please no.
several avian creatures
fuck.
spring out of hiding and begin to take shots at you. Okay, I'm gonna make these roll openly because I prefer it that way. Whisper GM, whisper roll soon. Never whisper to GM.
Never.
Right, so short bow the first, piece of advantage.
Ow.
Then Harold, is it?
Yeah, at Harold. Short bow the second.
I'm feeling rather ill. I'm very ill.
Is that you down? So they spring out. There's a two short bows twang, and Harold collapses to the ground. And I need everyone to roll
fuck.
initiative, because you guys are being attacked by Kenku.
Going well, guys.
Squawk.
Ah shit! I hadn't cleared it. Before.
Oh my god! I rolled such great initiative from
So,
Greg.
Oh,
I'm removing everything from the turn order.
Get that death save right to start.
Could you roll again and just put in the numbers you got first time round? I hadn't cleared it before.
Huh.
So yeah, the Kenku squawk, and Yeah, it looks like they are intent upon descending upon you and taking you all out.
I can't seem to change it.
Yeah, mine's not liking it either.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it refreshes as soon as someone else makes any edits.
Oh, okay.
It's annoying.
Bam.
I will get this.
Gotta press enter.
Yeah.
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 I'm sorry I rolled it
Okay.
8 times. I didn't select my token. Look at it dumb.
Alright, so, Harold, could you make it... you go first in this game. Could you make a death save for me?
Hey!
Hey.
You pass, so that's a good start. And then it is Earlian's. Earl. Earl, it's your go.
Errol will run out. Go. Ah! Bird! And shoot it.
Alright, you blasted it. In return, it goes, ah, bird! And you hit it, spot on, and it screeches in pain. Ah, bird!
And he'll dodge behind these bricks. And
You blow the cold air off of your finger. Cool.
You need to roll a
Fluke.
d20 as well.
actually, Matt has the decision of whether this does or doesn't. Because I used Ties of Chaos earlier.
Oh, you still do. On your spells. I just now have like one in the bank. I can just bring out when I want to.
Oh,
Don't I?
no, actually, this isn't first level or higher, so it doesn't.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Cantrip.
Yeah.
Just spell.
But
Sorry.
yeah, because you Ties of Chaos earlier, I can just chaos magic whenever I want, can't I?
Whenever I cast a first level or higher spell from a spell slot,
Oh, I thought it was just like whenever I wanted. Okay, cool.
I can.
Great!
It's been a long time since I've played with one. Anytime before you regain the use of you can immediately roll the do after you cast it. Okay, cool.
Okay. Fluke's gonna come a bit closer. She can't actually see any of them yet. Ah, there we go. She's gonna, with a bonus action, cast Healing Word on Harold.
Okay. Harold, you'll live again.
Da-da-da-da. When I find it.
And just having this kind of image of the bard from the gamers.
The bard from what?
Bard from the second gamers film.
Ah, okay.
He gets revived, then gets shot by 1,000,000 arrows, falls over, dies, gets revived again.
I mean, it's not inaccurate to what's probably going to happen.
What's happening?
So you see Harold like take
And
a
then-
deep breath. This arrow like pops out of him.
Yeah, she's gonna come down here, sling something at the Kenku.
Yeah. Which Kenku? This one over here.
This one is the one she can see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that cracks the Kenku on the noggin. And already injured by frosty magic, once again your hardened bread roll fells a foe.
Yes!
Kenku smashes into the boxes and like falls, going, ah, a bird!
Always keep stale bread. She's just gonna duck back a little bit.
Apparently so.
That's me
Alright.
done.
Brynny.
Nice. So hearing the twangs and the noise, we'll move carefully into the... Oh, hang on. There we go. Move carefully into the next room. Doesn't see anything. 4, 5...
I don't think you can move
I
like
can't
that.
move any
because-
further, yeah.
Well, this is a staircase here, and you kind of
Okay.
leaped up like a story to get to there, which is what you could do with your cat claws.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I think I misunderstood how this... Oh, I was able to... Sorry, I glitched through the wall.
Yeah, you all glitched.
I think we can walk through these walls.
I think you can actually. It's all right for
Yeah.
now, but I'll fix that for the future.
Cool.
Okay, sorry, I'll try that again then.
It's all right. Basically,
I was
this
here.
bit here is a staircase There's a staircase here going up, and you
25, 30. I don't see anything, so I'm going to use my action to hide.
Okay.
Because I am a rogue.
A level 1 rogue who needs to use their action.
Oh.
Brian.
So I saw Harold get shot by 2 arrows. What direction did the second one come from?
Same like kind of in
South.
Southwards direction.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
They might have not
Well,
actually. They might not be super visible. You know, they're kind of there. They're just kind of blocked by some of these boxes.
Yeah. Can I just jump over these, or are they take extra
They're
movement?
difficult terrain. Those ones there.
Alright, so that would be 10, 20. I could get to there.
Sure. Yeah.
Over to here. Oh, I can see you guys go through here. Actually, if I go just get to here, then I notice I can spot a guy over there. I don't... wait. How can I see that?
I don't know. You're like spotting him between some boxes. I think there.
Sound like looks kind of funky. But,
A little bit. They've put like X's basically here.
Oh, that's weird.
It is a bit weird. But
if
it
I
makes
can
sense
see
because
how
they're just
short
piles of boxes, so you would be able to see past them in certain places. So
Right.
you can see it there. He'd have some cover because of the pile of boxes.
Cool. I just gotta try to throw that. Whoop. 15 for 5.
All right, yeah, you throw at him. He has some cover, like I said.
Yeah.
But I'll just say he has just half cover, so you still hit him for 5 damage.
Nice.
It's like ah.
Right.
The king. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Cool. Right. The Kenku. One of the Kenkus points at you, and in a deep voice, very unlike his own, like very surprising for his, it goes, "Xanathar sends its regards." And the Kenku are going to. Let's see. So one of them runs over here, and it's going to fire a bow at Brian. So, hitting you? I take it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to run back behind this box. They've got 30 foot movement, don't they? They do. The one you shot originally is going to run up to this box, these boxes here, and lean through and shoot a bow at you again, Brian.
What should do?
13?
Nope.
Okay, and this last one here. Gonna run up to here. Sees Erlan. And is going to shoot Erlan, going, "The Xanathar sends its regards." Then
And the lights go out.
and then he scampers backwards.
Oh, did you just get one shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
Sorcerer. Alright, put all those lights out. And then it's Harold's go.
Oh,
So you just saw your Brian kind of jump over these boxes and get shot with an arrow after throwing a javelin, and Erlan has just been got an arrow straight to the cheek, I think, and has fallen a big bloody hole in his face.
holy shit! These birds are bloody horrible. I'm going to run around here. Oh, I can see them inside the box. This is bad. Shit. I'll go there, and I can see the bird over there,
Yeah, looking through the boxes, you can just make out the side of one of the birds.
and I will viciously mock it
All right. Yeah, he's got good cover, but it's not going to do much.
and say to it, "Birds that can't fly, you must be a chicken."
Great stuff. Deeply hurtful to this
Deeply
chicken.
hurtful.
Oh wow! You know what? To be honest, Kenku do have a deep felt sadness about their inability to fly. So you see like a single tear roll down his bird face. Like, how did you know? How did you know my
How did you
weakness?
And then, as my bonus action, I will. Break it down. I will inspire Brian. Right, come on, Aquaman, slay them fishy. No, they're flying bastards or something. I had to work on my inspiration.
You're just gonna turn to Denk for a second at the moment.
Colin gets a bit confused, but he appreciates the sentiment.
Errol just kind of waves at you from the ground and then slumps.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I can't help it, fella.
one failed death save. Fluke. You can see Erline is on the ground bleeding profusely from his face.
Yeah. Oh, God. I've only got one spell slot left.
Yeah.
Level 1.
May have burnt a lot from the patrol battle.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15. She can't actually see anything. Sorry, my Roll20's a little laggy. I'll get there. 20, 25.
Yes.
Flogging Molly did this?
Real. Wow.
That's flogging Molly kill.
Oh, she's gonna have to. Yeah, she'll get a Relawang up.
Hey.
And she will cast Cure Wounds.
6 hit points.
Oh, nearly back to max.
Yeah.
You come back to consciousness and you can taste, like, there's something hard and metallic pressing against your tongue. You go, there's an arrow, like, head in your mouth, and you feel the arrow in your face and you snap it off. And you pull it free and you feel the wound close on your cheek. Like, oh,
Lovely.
Oh.
I'm fucking magic.
Errol just looked up at it in awe.
I mean, she
Fuck
just...
Behold!
I'm fucking magic. That's great. Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Brynny?
Right, so I hit last turn, and from where I am behind these boxes, I can make out this person here.
Yep.
So I would like to draw my short bow and take a pot shot at.
Okay. It's got a bit of cover.
Do I have advantage for being hidden, or?
Well, he can't see you, and if they can't see you, you get advantage, don't they? So yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. 24 for 10.
Oh yeah. This is the one with the single tear rolling down its cheek, and then an arrow hits it in the same crying eye, and it just falls over dead.
Oh.
Go on.
And now he never will fly.
That's it for me.
Awesome. Bryn, it's your go. Brian, it's your go. I'll get good at this eventually. I swear, guys.
Is this stone been damaged yet? Is that the javelin one?
Both of the ones you can see do not appear to have been damaged. The javelin one now has an arrow in its eye.
I'm gonna run down here and I'm going to swing my anchor.
Cool.
Someday I'll hit with it.
Let's have a look. No, not an 11. You swing. It's a mighty swing, and it smashes into the wall, and like shit, dry wall and stuff comes flying out, but it doesn't do any actual damage to the little creature you were swinging at.
Almost like an anchor is an extremely unwieldy weapon.
Yeah.
I missed every time with it. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was raging. Actually, that was even the wrong one. Anyway.
The
right.
yeah, the Kenku like calls at you angrily.
I've Bardic.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah.
Can I use that, or is
my
it too late?
shitty bardic.
Yeah.
D6.
You can use it if you want.
6.
Still miss. It gets up and says,
Curse applies to this character as well. Nice one.
Oh my god.
"You
How
swing
are you
it,"
so cursed?
and says in a woman's voice, "Oh, you're pretty shit, aren't you?" and tries to stab you. Getting a 12, which I assume misses.
Doesn't. Yeah, misses.
This one's going to poke its
God,
head
a
round,
knife.
and it's going to shoot its bow at the person who keeps healing folk. And then in the same voice, it's going to say, "You're a bloody cheat, you are."
Mrs.
Mrs. Okay. And it sort of scampers off over in this direction. And that is the end of the Kenku's turn. I think this one keeps scampering until it kind of reaches the door and starts like going for the handle. Like, fuck. This one's going to move around to get a bit closer to the door too. And that is them. Harold.
Harold. Fuck. Ooh. Birdos. Where have you gone? Oh, hello. Bryn, you need some help there, friend. Oi, Birdo. I'll say it's the one that's about to leave. Why did the chicken cross the road? Right, fine, don't answer. Because it didn't have wings to fucking fly, you prick. And I'll cast Vicious Mockery. Oh, hideous laughter, sorry. Yeah, so you can stop in its tracks.
It starts laughing like a baby. And like, I've never heard a baby laugh before. And falls on the ground. And being just laughing itself silly.
And then, I suppose, bonus action.
Okay.
I will inspire Fluke, and I've actually done a thing. I'll say to her, there is a fine lass called Fluke. She will knock you out with dried up fruit. She's magic as fuck, because if you're down in your luck, she'll get you up quick as shit.
What's one of those new
Oh,
age
I
poems
like it.
It's one of those new age poems that doesn't rhyme. Nice.
Yeah. I ran out of time, guys. I ran out of time.
Out of time.
You'll have plenty of time for limerick writing, don't worry.
Erlan.
Go back next week at like 3 pages of limericks.
Yeah. Erlan stands up, walks around here. That's a Kenku, right?
That is indeed. Little angry bird jabbing away at Bryn.
Is that the one that's laughing?
No, he
the
is
one,
not
the
laughing.
one by the door is
The
laughing.
laughter is coming from this direction.
Okay. In which case, I am magic too! And I shoot it with a ray of frost.
My magic's more blasty.
Pew!
Alright, yeah, you blast it with frost. It screeches in pain and discomfort. Yeah, that is its turn. Your turn. That's your turn.
As a bonus action, I strike a pose.
Alright, a heroic pose. Somewhat ruined by the fact there's a lot of blood on the side of your face. Yeah. Fluke, it's your go.
Okay, Fluke is going to aim a roll at this one, engaging with Brine.
Burn.
Burn. Oh.
You miss, unfortunately. The bread roll smashes through the wall behind it.
And then she's gonna duck off to the side a bit.
Cool.
Oh god, not that far. Nope, she goes back one. She's got the movement.
Got the movement.
Brynny.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to this far actually. This person's prone, are they?
Yeah, they're prone. They're on the ground, like
And laughing.
tossing and turning.
Leave it be, we can have a chat to them later if they're still chuckling.
Okay. So that's 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. From where I am, I can see this gent next to Bryn.
Oh, that poor
And
guy.
I'm gonna pot shot with my short bow.
Pew.
I'm not hiding, so no advantage time.
You
Which
miss,
is a shame.
unfortunately.
And then I duck over here, and that's it for me.
Your arrow passes through the large hole in the wall made by the stale pastry that hit it earlier. And then it's Brian's go.
Alright, Brian is very tempted to go over to try to hit the laughing guy so he can actually hit with the anchor, but he's gonna suck it up and try to hit a moving, well, not moving, a normal target.
Yeah,
So
he's
he'll take
moving,
a swing
he's
at the guy in front.
dancing back and forth. Doesn't matter unless you just crush his head with his anchor. And he like falls to the ground. Clearly very dead.
Move to here.
The other Kenku is going to try and make his wisdom save. He fails, and he's just on the ground, like laughing. He's like dropped his sword, and it's just like laughing. And I think we can leave initiative now. This guy is effectively at your mercy. Yeah, this Kenku is like laughing like a small child, like rolling backwards and forwards. You got a full minute before the spell will end.
I would like to spend that time searching the boxes for anything exciting enough to steal.
Alright, you start kind of giving the boxes a look over. Let me just see. Yeah, there's a lot of equipment in the boxes. You can see there are crates with weapons in them, rations, boots, black uniforms, and other gear that you'd expect to outfit fightery types.
I steal some rations.
Alright, just pocket. You pocket 5 rations.
Hey, Brian, why don't you tie up our feathery friend whilst they're still laughing at my hilarious joke? And then we can have a little chat to them, maybe.
Alright, yeah, you
He
tie
looks
up
sadly
the
at
Kenku.
his anchor.
You tie him up.
Ties him up.
Yeah, he stops laughing eventually. Like blinks up at you with dark bird eyes. Right.
Hello, Poppet. No, I know you can talk because you were talking earlier. We just don't want to hurt you or anything. Like, I'm sorry about your friends. You all like scared us and everything, but I got nothing against you. Like, I was just wondering, what the hell is going on in here? And have you seen Pretty Boy with like strawberry blonde hair knocking about anywhere?
He says in a deep voice, Xanathar sends his regards. And then, in a thin nasally voice, tie up the pretty boy in the back room and follow the yellow signs in the sewers.
Oh yeah, Kenku. They can't. They can only say their little pre-programmed phrases, can't they?
Alright, so Xanathar's got the pretty boy. And I've taken him somewhere.
Xanathar sends his regards. Tie up the pretty boy in the back and follow the yellow signs in the sewers. He then looks thoughtful and in a scratchy voice sort of goes, now time to loot the place. Just get him to the boss.
Well, sounds like they're Nope, lost it.
Nope.
I had words and they fail away and I don't know where they went.
I'm having a lot of difficulty differentiating my southern from my Australian accent right now. Gonna take time to get it right.
I summon a blade made of shadow and...
my actually is intending that, yes.
So, but I mean, thinking that this pretty boy was captured by the Snake Boys, and then the Xanathar lot came along and nicked him back.
Like, was this pretty boy never-ember pretty boy or prostitute?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It says...
That's an incredible last name.
In a new voice, ooh, you slag.
Well, I thought they were the same person.
Okay.
And then the Kenku just like shrugs, like I don't know. It's like I'm just a Kenku. I just wanted to steal shit.
So, do you belong with any of these people about here, or were you just nicking stuff?
The Xanathar sends his regards.
I fucking know. But you with the Xanathar then? You're like nods or say something.
Nods. The Xanathar sends his regards.
Alright. He's with the Xanathar then. Alright. Where did he take the boy? Where's the back room?
The Kenku says, in a nasally voice, tie up the pretty boy in the back room and follow the yellow signs in the sewers.
I don't think we get much more out of this fella.
Yeah, I think we've just got to look around.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe if you tell us some more things that might be juicy, we'll let you go. But back to you too.
If we shove him in water long enough, maybe I'll be able to have a chat with him.
You got a thing
You'd
for
have to-
haven't you, Fishy?
You'd have to teach him to swim. They need a swim speed for you to do that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Teach him to swim, and then you can communicate with him telepathically. That's how it works. Okay, I would like to start searching around for another entrance that might have a back room.
Alright,
Might be a
you
secret
search
entrance
around. You can see there is the staircase going up to the next level. There is also a door over here. Looks like a sort of cupboard door.
Anyone mind if I open the door? Take a look. Seems like a good option.
No, it
Hey,
sounds
go
like
for
a
it.
good plan.
Go for it.
All right.
So,
I would like
while
to
we
listen at the door.
before we go on, what are we doing with this fella?
No,
Did
we just
anything
leave
else?
guard up for the moment. We'll do something later. Also, are there any hand crossbows in the box holes?
We're all just fishing for the weapons we couldn't afford from a level.
Maybe it'll take a while to search through the place. It's pretty big. There's a lot of boxes. So you might have to give the place a look over first to make sure it's secure.
Well, alright, so I'll come back later. That's it.
Yeah.
Brittany, you go over to the door. What do you do?
I would like to listen at the door.
Right, you listen at the door. Make a perception check. You can hear ragged, afraid breathing. Like sort of.
I think we have a winner. And I try to open the door.
All right. The door opens. Let me just. There we go. You can see that. Let me just get the wee description up. The door in the back room hangs loosely on broken hinges, so it opens very easily. The cramped chamber beyond smells strongly of sour fish and vinegar. It is filled with discarded ropes, canvas tarpaulins, splintered wood from smashed barrels. Clearly hiding under the tarpaulin is a man. You can't see him, but there's a very man-like outline under the tarpaulin.
So, man.
The tarpaulin smells of fish, so I pull it off and run away with it, sniffing it.
Right. You just pull it off, sprint away, and then kind of staggering out after you, kind of into the candle light,
Hello.
is a blonde red-haired man, quite good looking, noble features, sort of high cheekbones, little soul patch goatee, who at the moment is marred with grime and stinks of pickled herring.
Ooh, a handsome man smells like fish. I like him.
He staggers out, pulls himself up to his foot, and goes, hello?
Hello.
Um,
Are you that Floon boy?
Floon? No. Wait. If I'm not Floon, are you going to kill me?
Nah.
Oh, good. Then no, I am not Floon. I am, Renald Neverember. Real quick, just so I understand how this conversation's going to play out. Are you here to murder me or rescue me?
Well, we were here to rescue Floon, but, as long as you're not evil, you're okay.
It's like you get one freebie.
Yes, no, Floon and me were drinking when these ruffians came upon us. I think they thought Floon might have been me. we look somewhat similar. Useful trick sometimes, you know. People tend to be twins, good for picking up chicks, but
I did know a fella before whose drinking buddy was a simulacrum.
a okay, well, that's.
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
But yeah, they couldn't figure out which one of us was Floon and which was me, so those Zents dragged us back here. Questioned us a bit. The Zentarum think that my father embezzled a large amount of coin, and were interested in trying to figure out where it was. So they think I had something called the Stone of Galore, which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild. Apparently someone stole it. Anyway, they were asking me all these questions, and then the Xanathar showed up, broke in. I was in here at the time. There was some sort of fight, and they dragged Floon off. Shit. Floon's
Well, is Floon a friend of yours?
Yes, for some time. He's a nice guy. He's a bit dumb.
That's good.
A bit of
How much is he worth to you?
Blinks at you. It's quite the question to ask someone.
I mean, you have a perhaps once in a lifetime opportunity to hire a band of people who have just proven themselves to be very, very capable.
Very.
To go after your friend.
I don't think it is 2 varies, but
Actually, I think we were worth 3 at least.
Yep. 3's seeming good. Maybe 4 of a push.
Can I insight check him when he says he's not Floon, or have we confirmed there were 2 different people?
You knew that there were 2 people drinking together who got attacked, but you could do an insight check if you wanted. Yeah, you don't think he's this Floon gentleman. He seems to be being fairly honest. He seems tired and strung out, but concerned for his friend, and a little guilty that it looks like his friend might have been taken away by dangerous sorts who were really looking for him. And he's like, "You're wanting me to pay you to go rescue my friend, aren't you?"
Yep.
Roll a persuasion check.
Sure.
Cat's gotta work.
He doesn't like narrow his eyes or look disappointed or anything. I think he managed to frame it in a way that sounds less sleazy than Gareth managed to say it.
that would be hard.
And he was like, "You're absolutely right.
No.
I mean, Floon is in this problem because of me and my family history. Yes. If you can save my friend, then I would be more than happy to pay you for his safe return."
Have you overheard anything useful other than yellow directions?
Yellow directions? What do you mean yellow directions?
The bird said there was yellow directions, right?
Yellow signs in the sewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That makes sense. The Zentarum tend to work from either the sewers or underground basements, that kind of thing. They're very literally an underground organization, actually. Odds are that if you find the nearest sewer entrance and went down there, you'd be able to keep track of them.
Alright then.
That's reasonable.
So,
I think we
Just-
convinced
just
the
to
birdie friend to
clarify.
help us too.
was Floon taken by the Zentarum or the Xanathar?
The Zentarum were the gentlemen who took us originally. The Xanathar are the gentlemen who seem to have broken in here, done all this, and then took Floon. Luckily they overlooked me, but not poor Floon.
But we're following the Zentarum things in the sewer.
No, the Xanathar are in the sewer.
Are
Okay,
these
yeah.
the yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Cool.
Ah, yes. I mean, I'm fairly certain the men who took me were Zentarum, and the Xanathar were. Well, look at the bodies. Those eyes tattoos, very popular with the Xanathar.
Hmm.
They're a fairly large
Wonder.
organization, but not the smartest or the most subtle.
Well, looks like we know where the next stage of our investigation is taking us. Who's up for a dungeon delve into the sewers?
Well, we've got to do the job.
Yes,
What kind of pub crawl doesn't end in the sewers?
Oh, what should we do about Crutch?
Oh, I forgot about him.
He's still alive?
I think he's outside.
Well, you go see the him. What about this birdie friend?
Alright.
When you say, I think he's outside, the front door, sorry, not the front door, the loading dock door is wrenched open and the window shatters. And you all hear, hut, 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 as town guard pour into the building. Hut, 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 hut. Kind of like SWAT entrance almost.
Oh my god!
But they come pouring in through the various doors and entrances. Hut, 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 hut.
Lots of connections.
Oh, well, you see, gives you the time
Shades,
to move these
action ran.
many guards into place. Hut, 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 hut. And they surround you all and point swords at you. I think they grab you and start like roughly pushing you, kind of so you're all together so they can surround you properly.
Hey, easy.
Hut, 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 hut. Stop resisting arrest. Hut, 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 hut. Stop resisting. Hut, 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 hut.
No.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, these guards just surround you, push you in the corner. They've all got long swords out and are looking around.
Nah.
You see, one of them drags the Kenku over and like holds it down and reminds it as a Kenku it has 0 rights.
Well, wow, just use a blackbird.
So they all like surround you. Oh yeah, you're right. They just execute him on the ground. So they all surround you. There's a lot of like shouting and pushing. And after they've kind of surrounded you and pushed you kind of into this corner, and they're sure you're not going to escape, they shout out, and a heavily armored knight kind of clinks and clanks his way in. I need to find a space to put him. Jesus, you guys move up a little bit. There we go. Just get in there properly. Clinks and clanks up. Here he is over here. Look at this. Look at this awesome wee helmet.
His helmet's got a helmet.
His face is so well defended.
Yeah.
He can't see anything below his nose, but my God, he's not going to get stabbed in the face.
He is not getting stabbed in the face. So he clinks and clanks in, looks over, kind of looks you all over, kind of takes in the scene of carnage around him, all the dead Zentarum and Xanathar and Kenku, the wounded adventurers, and then looks over his shoulder and says, "Alright, are these them?" And a very, very inebriated dwarf staggers inside and points over and goes, "As the bastards who got me drunk and stoned and kidnapped me."
This is not what it looks like.
And I think that's a good place to stop for the day.
Oh.
Oh man.
Okay, guys, I still got a rage and 9 hit points. We can get out of this.
Hey, I've got a first level spell slot. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
Yes.
I could take out the entire room by accident.
It's true. If you, yeah, if you manage to get a 7, and Fireball, you would take out at least some of the room, and by some
And
of the
us,
room I
probably.
mean Harold and yourself, and maybe the Kenku.
Oh dear.
Cool. So yeah, we'll pick up there next time we can play. Did everybody have fun?
Okay, that
Yeah.
was
Oh,
awesome. Yeah,
Great.
it was
Loads of
great.
fun.
Good. My descriptions are a little weaker than they used to be. I need to work on that.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
I need to work on limericks.
That was such a great limerick. I really liked that.
Good.
It was definitely 98% of the way there. It was missing the last
know.
word.
I kind of loved that the
word.
last word didn't rhyme and was shit.
I kind of like that too. It was very tall.
I
Just
might
to be
keep
like,
that as a theme.
this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
Just reminds me of Preacher comic. And guess he goes to like this goes to all these other like proper vampires, and they're all just doing like really bad poetry. And it's just like they said, now I will recite a poem. He's like, bet it doesn't even fucking rhyme.
I just make me think of Spike from Buffy now.
Yeah, same.
Shit poetry.
Ah.
Cool. Right, I'll stop the recording there. I'm glad